Saan siya pag-share? Good morning and welcome to this video. So for today's video, I'm gonna have some reading skills and techniques on how to pass a 5-1 talk interview. Probably this has to do with your pronunciations that you fail the interview. So I'm gonna share my screen, and let's see some words that I have googled. I use Gemini.com. So here is an example of a pronunciation drill that we are going to have, and I will just explain this one to you. So in practicing the words P, B, T, H, F, and PH. So let me read this one for you. Professor Philip prepared a perfectly pleasant path for the public to pass. He firmly believed that both physical and philosophical pursuit required proper breathing. Therefore, the breathtaking exhibit featured a photograph of beautiful butterflies and fat, fluffy bears. Finishing the path, they gathered at the booth where the professor provided free facts, patiently explaining that although the bears appeared passive, they possessed a powerful tight muscles and could easily triumph over any perceived threat. So diri palang daan sa P ninyo, it should be pronounced as P. Ang PH should be pronounced as F. Professor Phillips. See, F na siya. Prepared perfectly pleasant path. Sa TH na to, it should be pronounced as the word na ay vibration. The. That. Breathing. Therefore. The. Okay? So, okay lang siya imo siyang i-prolong. So, in the interview, you are going to read most of these words for you are 2 minutes and nakay 2 tries for this. Mabagsak jud ka. So I will send this one to you and keep on practicing this one. Okay. Professor PH is F. Okay. Do not interchange P and F because P and F are not interchangeable. Usahay, sometimes we pronounce this one as finishing and fat. Okay. Do not interchange this one. Finishing the path. They gathered at the booth where the, so yun na siya pronounce. Another thing is this pronunciation. Andre. Beth and her brother Philip bravely planned their fantastic fishing trip to the bay. They packed a large hamper filled with plums and plum peaches, fresh, fresh baked bread, and a few flasks of thick broth. Philip promised Beth that this time he would finish the provision before they even past the harbor. The forecasts predicted fair weather and they hoped to capture photograph of the mythical phantom fish that people spoke of with hushed, breathless tones. Their fabulous adventure began promptly at 5, bringing palpable joy before the final fading light. Ako na siya, ako na siya basahon in a natural manner. Beth and her brother Philip bravely planned their fantastic fishing trip to the bay. They packed a large hamper filled with plump peaches, fresh baked bread, and a few flasks of thick broth. Philip promised Beth that this time would finish the provision before they even passed the harbor. The forecast predicted fair weather, and they hoped to capture a photograph of the mythical phantom fish that people spoke of with hushed, breathless tones. Their fabulous adventure began promptly at 5, bringing palpable joy with the final fading light. Another thing is that, for example, this one, another drill. For example, Professor Banks provided a perfect practical demonstration of the power of spontaneous thought. His fabulous new photography exhibit titled Breathtaking Blooms featured thousands of colorful flowers, providing that profound beauty often appears without planned effort. The professor patiently offered a few key examples from his field guided, explaining that both physical effort and philosophical concepts begin with simple, pure breath. Philip believed that believed this was the fundamental truth, profound example of life. Best moments are frequently spontaneous events that feel fabulous. So, in short, I want you to practice reading those words in PHF Eudacia. It's not pa, it's not P, but F. Philip phenomenon. So, ano siya? The next one is imong P and F should not interchange. Dili siya pwede i-interchange. Sometimes in our culture, P and F are interchange. So, for example, fish is ma-pronounce na to siya og fish. And F, party, so I may pronounce na to siya og farty. But do not interchange them. Remember that P is P and F and F. So P, F, ayaw good interchange. Now, the next word is exhibit, the EX. Exhibit, exhibit, example. It should be pronounced as eggs, like EGS, eggs. Example, exhibit. These are the words that sometimes you um, diri mabagsak ang usa ka aplikante. Now, again, let's go back to this one. Let's go back, and I hope you could try to practice this one. Now, I'll send this video to you and try practicing it, and then I will have another task for you or a sample para mapasar ka, and I want you to send a recording. Simple na kayo, and go to vocaro.com and record ka din mag-record ka and stop. So then i-share na nimo kana so copy and then i-share nimo. So I will be sending you some drills and then you will know if you will pass or fail. Yeah. If bisan pag fail ka, practicing to keep on practicing. Kay I have been also uh, ni pagsaksad ko ana sa amo ang exam. Yun ang exam. I am a civil engineer, by the way, and this is new to me also, but I took perseverance to be learned and I passed. And to be honest, I earned 40,000 a month just by teaching. 40,000 a month online, teaching English online. And that is something that I want to share to you. And especially na nung manabaho man ta sa antos mo tao 200 per day, 400 per day. Kaya na to may seed, kaya mo to may income 800 to 1,000 per day. So, akong kualang gid sa inyo ha is uh, a little bit patience lang yun but because we were trying to help you. We will try our best to help you. Keep on reading those pronunciation drills and 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 apply na po ta. So before mo na mong i-apply is mag-pronunciation drills na, mag-practice na. And let's help Kinon, let's help Valencia, let's help your family, and work-life balance that is at our company. So that ends this video. I'll be sending you a drill and that will be all. In pag-participate mo, kay we are trying our best para matabangan mo. So, tabangan ta mo, tabangi po din yung kagalingan. And tagang salamat. This ends the video. Comment mo kung nakita ninyo ni. And comment mo nakita mo ninyo ni. O subscribe na ako. That will be all. Bye. Hay nako. Akala ko sahod na.